The synagogue was full of worshippers on this, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. The terrorist was prevented from getting inside, but by then he'd killed 2 and injured 4 others. This is how the horror unfolded. The first emergency call was made at 9:31. A man had been stabbed and a car driven towards people at Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue in Crumpsall. 3 minutes later, firearms officers were sent to Middleton Road as police received more reports that a security guard had been attacked with a knife. When police arrived, there was a car close to the front gates of the synagogue with a victim on the road. At 9:38, outside the building, officers confronted the attacker before they opened fire and killed him. At 1 p.m, a police cordon was put up on White House Avenue, less than half a mile from the synagogue. Witnesses say 2 men were led away in handcuffs. Police will be delving into every aspect of the killer's life, his family, his friends, his acquaintances, and examining in minute detail any mobile phones and computers. They'll want to know everybody he's been in contact with. Did others help him plan the attack, or was he a lone wolf? Police said later they knew the killer's identity, but they weren't ready to reveal it publicly.
There were a large number of worshippers attending the synagogue at the time of this attack. But thanks to the immediate bravery of security staff and the worshippers inside, as well as the fast response of the police, the attacker was prevented from gaining access.
The Home Secretary met some of the officers involved in the response to the attack, and she had a message for terrorists.
To those who seek to divide us, they will fail.
I just want to bring you more on that update we got from Greater Manchester Police. 2 members of the Jewish community died following that terrorist incident yesterday. We now understand that one of them died from gunshot wounds. This is an update we've been given from Chief Constable Sir Stephen Watson from Greater Manchester Police, which says following the terrorist incident yesterday at the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation in Middleton Road, Crumpsall, further and urgent inquiries continue. Overnight, we have taken advice from the Home Office pathologist ahead of full post-mortem examination scheduled for later today. The Home Office pathologist has advised that he has provisionally determined that one of the deceased victims would appear to have suffered a wound consistent with a gunshot injury. It is currently believed that the suspect, Jihad al-Shami, was not in possession of a firearm, and the only shots fired were from GMP's authorised firearms officers as they worked to prevent the offender from entering the synagogue and causing further harm to our Jewish community. It follows, therefore, that subject to further forensic examination, this injury may sadly have been sustained as a tragic and unforeseen consequence of the urgently required action taken by my officers to bring this vicious attack to an end. We have also been advised by medical professionals that one of the 3 victims currently receiving in hospital has also suffered a gunshot wound, which is mercifully not life-threatening. It is believed that both of the victims were close together behind the synagogue door as worshippers acted bravely to prevent the attacker from gaining entry. Our thoughts and prayers remain with all of the families and the wider community impacted by this incident across Greater Manchester and beyond. Specialist officers are providing support and care for all of those directly affected, including our brave first responders. So that is the update from Chief Constable Sir Stephen Watson of Greater Manchester Police.